Welcome back to Stardew Valley. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. It is day 3 of the playthrough, and it always rains on Wednesday, the 3rd of the spring of the first year. So it's raining today. It is a very bad luck day today, which kind of stinks, but it's not the end of the world. Luck will impact how frequently you get treasure whilst fishing. So we do plan on doing some fishing today, so that's kind of a downer for that reason. Now, Robin sent us a letter apologizing for when she cracked a joke about Grandpa's old cottage. But she did say, however, you might need some more space one day. That's where I can help. So, she wants you to come to her whenever it's time to do any home renovation projects. And so that's Robin's role as carpenter of Stardew Valley. Now, we've got stuff ready to go to take with us to eat while we fish, but this is way more than we will need. I'm actually going to put all of the... Actually, let's put the Iridium quality chubs back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to chop a few trees. And we're actually probably going to chop a bunch of trees. Because I want to get to where we've got 300 wood. And I'm going to go ahead and chop the stumps. Because why not? So we should be getting 17 wood per tree now when we chop them all the way down, including the stumps. And basically the reason we want a bunch of wood is mainly for the bridge repair at the beach. There are other reasons, but that's the big one. We'll also want to craft another chest today. And we really only need 300 wood by the time it hits, I guess, Saturday of this week to make sure that we can repair the bridge before all of the foraging resets. So, we'll get there. Not having to water crops helps a lot because you can save a boatload of energy. See, there's a bunch of weeds there that I need to chop, but I don't have my scythe. So that's no bueno. And see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeds right there. I'm going to leave them there for today just so we can kind of see how much they spread if you don't do anything about them. All right, and I've got enough for one more tree. We'll cut this guy, and then we'll go. Now, we are low on energy already, but I can cut down I can eat the chubs that I got there and replenish my food stores. Now, I also have stuff here that I can make some field snacks. So instead of eating the chubs, I'm actually going to eat the field snacks. So I go in here, it's an acorn, maple seed, and a pine cone. Make 3 of them. Boom, they're the same energy as the gold chubs, but they don't cost me hardly anything. Because if you sell those items individually, I think they're 1G a piece. Where obviously the chubs are worth more. I'll need some of those things before long to... Wait, I need a chest. That could have been bad. We want a chest. So we come in here We've got 206 wood. So even after we craft our chest, we're already halfway to bridge repair. Put those stones in there now. Now the chest is to put fish in today, because we'll want to do that. How many people? Did I meet everyone? No. Rats. Yeah, how to win friends. Give someone a gift. So we did end up meeting everyone yesterday. I basically have about half of my energy. I need to give someone a gift. This is perfect right here. We got a daffodil, and I got to come down this way anyway. So I'm going to pop in and see if Haley is out of her bedroom. Well, I should probably go to Haley's house. That might help. If she's not, we'll just give it to Emily. Surely Emily likes daffodils, right? Haley stays in bed a lot of times when it's raining. She's in there. She's just staying in her bedroom. Maybe we'll try and find her later. Your grandpa used to complain about that rickety old bed, but I think deep down he actually loved that house. All right, let's go buy our fancy dancy fishing rod. So we're going to get the fiberglass rod. It's 1,800 bucks. And over there is the bridge that I'm talking about repairing. See, I can't get over there, but what if I could? So we head on down to Willy's shack at the fish shack. Is a little old place where we'll get the fishing rod and we will spend the rest of our money on bait. We now have 93 bait. Bait can go on the fiberglass rod, and it makes it to where you catch fish like 100% faster, I think, or actually it might even be like 4 times faster. It's crazy. So it is definitely worth it. Now it's 11:30. I feel like it was before 11 when we left Haley's house earlier, and after 11 I want to say she comes out of her bedroom. Nope. We'll hang out until noon. Why are they both hanging out in their bedrooms? Let's just see if she starts walking toward her door at 11. If she does, I'm gonna hide right here. Yep, here she comes. Ready? And flower. Oh, for me? Thank you. Totally creeper right there. Just hanging out outside her bedroom. It never rains in Calico Desert. That's where my friend Sandy lives. I wish I could have visited her today. So we won't be at the desert for a while. I probably could have considered swinging home to drop off, like my hoe, but it's really not that big of a deal. We're going to come right here with this. Let's go ahead and open this up and drop these 3 things in there. Move that over there, and we're ready to fish. I know that this isn't the most efficient place to cast, but it's convenient, so it's all good. At best, we will get gold quality until we level up and can cast even further. So like we're just to like the end of that little thing right there under the water. Ooh, catfish. Those are the ones that we want. Gold catfish are pretty valuable. I think that sells for like 500 bucks or something crazy. Maybe not that much, but it sells for a fair amount. Let's say 450. No, let's say 400. I think a base catfish is 300 G. Ooh. Coal and a geode. I don't mind the coal. And see, we're casting farther already. So we already leveled up. So now we know that that's out of the way. Come on with the green algae. Jeez. We've caught as much green algae as we have anything else combined. What's up with that? We'll get more trash today than we normally would because it's a very bad luck day. I don't mind the chubs. That's good eatings. And that's kind of what we're looking for in this fishing expedition. Oh crap, I should have emptied out my chest, because if I catch a treasure here, I'm going to have to throw away. Okay, we got lucky. Let's put everything in there except for this chub, which we're going to go ahead and eat. And then maybe we'll just fish until we run out of... actually, we should probably fish until late enough tonight to catch some bream. Why don't we do that? It's not a huge deal that we catch bream this early, or ever, really. But we're here. Might as well try and do it. Oh, there goes Leah. Hey! Hey! This morning I accidentally stepped on a bug. And that's all she has to say. I love that one. It's like, oh, okay. Well, that's sad for the bug, of course. Are you sad because it was an accident and you wish that you could have intentionally stepped on the bug? I wanted to hear it squish and know exactly the moment that its life left its little crunchy body. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's early. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Trying to get this in before I start work. Ooh, 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 ooh. Iron, stone, and some rice shoots. Again, not super exciting. That's 2 treasures today. I don't know that I should expect to get, any more. I might get another one. But it's not super likely. I can do one more cast before I need to eat. Yeah. And I need to empty out my stuff anyway. Another catfish, that's cool. Go like this. Boom, 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 boom. How about an Iridium Catfish, y'all? I should have added the mod where you can see the value of an item when you hover over it, but it's okay. So let's grab some green algae and eat a few. It's 5:50, and I just want to try and get to where we catch a bream or 2. I don't know what all is going to be in the community center because I chose the remixed bundles. And honestly, oh, there we go. First cast at 6 o'clock, we got a bream. Because the bream only comes out after 6 o'clock. Nice. Ah, bait. That's okay though. Iridium Catfish is freaking stellar. But I've never done the remixed community center bundles, and I don't know if it's like it chooses a different set every time, like it's just kind of random, or if you go with remixed, it's just different than the normal ones, but it's the same every time, if that makes sense. So, it's the same but different. All right, we can get 2 more casts in, maybe 3 if we get uber lucky. It's not going to happen. Yeah, that'll be the last one right there. And it's only 7:20, so another bream. And I love that it's iridium, so they stack. All right, so now we just need to decide what to take back with us. For sure, we want to take the fish. And I'm really trying to think about what we want to do tomorrow because I would love to have enough cash flows to buy a backpack upgrade. So, hang on a second. I want to go to the wiki and see how much catfish are for sure. Catfish. Calm down over here. Catfish, they will sell for 500G if I make it to level 5. Fishing, which I have. Okay, so they are normally a base price of 200G, and then 250 for silver, 250 for gold, 250 for iridium. Or wow, 300 for gold, 400 for iridium, and then the level 5 fisher skill or profession increases the price by 25%, so it jumps from 400 to 500. So right there is 1500 bucks. These are 375 a piece. So we've got enough right there to buy the backpack tomorrow without a whole lot of trouble. So let's make sure we bring our hoe. We'll bring the iron, and let's bring rice shoots. Actually, let's bring the clam. I really don't care about rice shoots. So we'll leave the chest behind and we'll run home. There's also 100G right there that just in case I get, oh, see, there's a dandelion. We're going to come back for that dandelion. So we're going to run home real quick. Put this stuff away. And I will leave those weeds there, which is so against my nature because they're driving me crazy just knowing that they're there. But, all right, I need to decide what I want to keep here. Chubs. 1 catfish. Actually 2. We'll keep the 2 gold quality. So this was 1500. This is 700. So that's enough right there for the backpack upgrade. So we'll go ahead and keep the, you know what? We're keeping all iridium qualities. If you're not iridium, you don't go in my chest. Except for chubs, because we'll eat you. I will eat you. All right. So we've got those. We've got Chad. We've got Breams. Chubs are down here for eating. I'm going to eat them and then sell the rest of these. I'm bringing my axe because I'm going to cut some wood with what little time we've got left in the day. Man, I can't wait to have some tools upgraded so I can get all this stuff out of here relatively efficiently. I should have brought my scythe, but it's okay. All right. Now, let's go ahead and eat the chub. Yes. And yes. I wish there was a option to eat multiples of a stack at once. You know, like, how many would you like to eat? I want to eat all of them and just get it over with. So I don't have to sit there and eat one after another. I mean, time stops while it's doing the animation, but it's still kind of annoying waiting for it. So after we cut down these couple of trees, we're going to have, I would say, about a third of the farm clear of full-grown trees, which isn't bad considering we're only on day 3. mean, we obviously have a long way to go to complete farm cleanup. We've got 15 swings left, which is enough for one more tree. And our axe proficiency should get us to where it jumps from 30 to an odd number because it only uses 1. And there you have it. So it usually would take 2 per swing, and it would have taken me all the way empty. We still have 3 energy left, which is enough for another swing if we want to. And I'm going to get rid of that stone right there because it bothers me. Boop. Skadoosh. And now we've got 1 energy left. Put stuff away. Even you can go in there. Everything go in the chest. And now let's look at what we got here. So tomorrow is not going to be raining. So we are going to want scythe, pickaxe. Am I going to need a pickaxe though? I'm not going to need a pickaxe. I will need an axe. I will need a watering can. I might need a hoe. We're probably going to go fishing. Is there anything I can still do at 10:30? Yeah, we can go run up to the North Woods and see if there's any foraging up there that we can grab real quick. Then we'll come back and go to bed. So, in fact, we'll just do a loop up here. There's nothing up my Linus's house. Oh, can we get Sebastian? Oh, no. he went in and immediately locked the door behind him. Like, stranger danger. Here we go. Got a couple of leaks. Now, chances are we would have got them yesterday because we'll be coming back up here. Why don't we look up here just in case? Do you see the frog jump in there? These guys are working on this rock slide or whatever. Man, they're putting in some long hours. In the rain at 11:40 at night. I probably should have gone down. Let's go back down through town. We've got time before we have to go to bed, and we really don't even have to go to bed. Now, I should point out, when I did those calculations for the fish, I was talking about level 5 of the fishing skill, which I got there today. At the end of the day today, it will give me the choice of which profession I want to choose. I really need to get that stuff out of there. See how this, like, I feel like that rock wasn't there the last time, and it's because they spread. If you don't take care, like, there's weeds over there, we got to get rid of them, or they will continue to spread. We must have missed one, like, hidden behind this little bush right here, back at the beginning of the playthrough, and they spread. I don't know how rocks spread like that in 2 days, but they did. Ooh, we got mixed seeds there. There's a little bit of everything here. Plant them and see what grows. Now, mixed seeds, while they are random, it's not like it's limited to seeds from the season that you are in, and it's only a small quantity of the seasonal crops that it could be. Like for spring, it's either cauliflower, potato, or parsnip. It's never strawberries or blue jazz or whatever. It's always a small. It's from a small subset of the seasonal crops. But like if I got it in spring and then I plant it in summer, it's summer mixed seeds that go in. So, all right. I think we're ready for bed. It's 1:10. Let's do it. Go to sleep. I haven't found any horseradish yet, have I? So we got level 4. We can now craft a recycling machine. That's a big one. And then here we get to choose a profession. So you go down there's 2 branches of the tree that you can go down. If we choose fisher, next time we choose from another pair of options. Like, I can't remember, like master angler or angler maybe is one of them. But it's 2 that are down the fisher side of the tree. If you go trapper, you get 2 choices when you get to level 10 that are down the trapper side of the tree. So 4 options that are at level 10, but only 2 of them are available depending on what you picked this point, and we are going to pick Fisher because the fish that I put in the shipping bin earlier will instantly be worth 25% more. We also got to level 2 foraging, and we can craft a survival burger. And I can't remember what goes into a survival burger. How did we only get 1900? How did I do that wrong, guys? Rats. Now, I've got, I think, $100 from the Let's Be Friends journal quest. Let's check that out. Boom. How to win friends. How about that? We're at $2,000 even, and that's exactly how much we need for the backpack upgrade. That was crazy, crazy fortunate. Now, I could have gone down to Willy's and sold him some fish, or sold Pierre some items. Check for spring onions southwest of town. So that's down in the bottom end of Cindersap Forest. Like, let me show you. That is, so you leave the farm, you come down here, and then you come down across this little bridge, and down here are spring onions. We won't be going down there. We need to go see the wizard at some point. And up here is the desert. No, that's the train station. Up here is the desert. But you got to get on the bus to get there and go through the bus stop or through the tunnel down here. And so, anyway, we won't be getting there for a while. So it's not raining today, which means we've got to water our crops. Willy is just now sending us the letter about the fiberglass rod, but we already bought it, so we're good there. We've been lucky so far that no crows have come and eaten our crops. Today is another very bad luck day, if you were paying attention. I wasn't really watching the weather, but I'm pretty sure it said it was going to be sunny tomorrow, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. It just means we have to water the crops in the morning. I don't know why my go-to accent tends to be that German one, but it is. It is. All right, watering can, go away. The rest of you stuff come with me. Let's go see if our weeds spread. There were 6 yesterday, and look at that. There's a new one right there. That's why you got to get rid of them. Look, there's one here. Okay, let's cut down a few more trees. Like we can cut down 3 trees today, 3 tomorrow, and 3 Saturday, and have enough for the bridge repair. I see a little weed right there. Now, I'm also going to get this little weed right there, which was at the beginning of a tree sapling. I don't mind getting them at that stage, but once they get to this stage right here, I just let them go. Because you might as well just wait till they're full grown and then cut them down. Like, you can also chop these things, but those take energy. Those little seeds that are showing. But, like, here's one over here. I can come like this. Boom. Stop it in its tracks. So I like to wait until the little seeds turn into that so that I can scythe it and not use any energy. All right. Excuse me. Scythe, go away. Axe, go away. Cough, go away. Oh, we need 8 more wood for 300. Let's just do it. Let's cut down one more tree. And then we'll go ahead and just run on down to the ocean. And we might just fish down there all day. Well, actually we can't because we won't have enough for a chest to put there. But let's go like this. Now you can go in there. We want to bring the rod. We'll bring the hoe. And we will bring 300 wood. I don't have enough money to crack open that geode, which is kind of a bummer. Where are my Oh, I ate the gold chubs. So we got to get some food today. Let's go ahead and craft a field snack. And we're going to go ahead and eat said field snack. I got to get that little twig out of the way. It's right in the path when I go to leave from standing in front of my chest. I run right into that, and it bothers me. All right, what do we have here? Oh, cultivate and harvest a parsnip. We will finish that one tomorrow because they should be ready tomorrow. So that's cool. Shane needs a red mushroom, and he will pay handsomely for it. We are going to buy this backpack, and now we are completely out of funds. But what we are not completely out of is storage space in our backpack. As you can see, we now have a completely empty second line there. That's what we were hunting for. Although we weren't really hunting. I don't know why I said hunting. Hey, let's talk TV shows. So there are a bunch of, obviously there are a gazillion streaming services now. So like, I'm not saying that there aren't better shows out there. I'm just saying these are the ones that I've kind of been into lately. There's, what is there? One that I just discovered is Murderville on Netflix. So use 300 pieces of wood to fix the bridge? Yes. Murderville, it's a murder mystery each episode. And each episode has a guest star. Like Conan O'Brien is the first guest. And the guest does not have a script. Like, I think all they know. Why are we only getting. Okay, there we got Clay. We keep getting library books with the artifact spots. I've never had that many library books this early. We've had like 5 already. Whew. It's crazy town. But anyway, there's a murder mystery, and I'm pretty sure that the guest only really knows like that there's a murder mystery. Why was I coming over here? Oh, to the library. Let's go read whatever book it is that we just found. So like Conan shows up, and it's all improv, which makes it kind of hilarious because he doesn't know what's going on, but he's like a detective in training, and he's got to try and solve the murder mystery. And it's a riot. Oh, I'm not here to talk to you. I'm here to read. An old farmer's journal. I've been here for a year now, and I've started to make friends with the local townspeople. It sure feels great. They're sending me gifts and secret family recipes in the mail, too. That's really helpful. So basically what he's saying is you can befriend people, and they will send you stuff in the mail. And they will gift you things, which can be quite useful and helpful. So be nice to people is the general rule of thumb there. All right, so what we're going to do now is say hello to Pam. Hey, Pam. I had one too many caramel porters at the saloon last night. Go away. I don't remember that dialogue. I could go for a caramel porter, although it is like 7:40 in the morning. So. But beer is delicious. I don't know what it is about this, like, it's a cultural thing, I guess, but it's like, if I'm just going to have one beer, it is not going to make me feel even remotely intoxicated. Unless I like chug it. And then for like the next half hour, I might feel something. Maybe. I don't know. But it's weird to me how it's like, oh, drinking in the morning, huh? Like, yeah, just one, you know. It's not like I'm, on a bender here. So anyway, there we go. Let's get those largemouth bass and let's get some chubs. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we should try and get done today. We want to stock up on chubs for our mining expeditions that will be going on in the relatively near future. We also need to be thinking about what we want to give Lewis for his birthday. I don't really know that I'm going to be able to get anything that he loves. Let's look at that menu of options. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bait. Dang it. So if we go here, Lewis loves golden pumpkin. Yeah, we won't be able to get any of those unless we like find something in the trash that's one of the meals that he loves, but I'm pretty sure those are all like require fall crops. And I don't know if you can find seasonal things like seasonal recipes out of season. I've never really paid attention to it. Um, but like where you generally find like cooked meals like that in the trash is right next to the saloon, because the different trash cans will only contain certain kinds of things, and food items like that are generally found next to Gus's saloon, the Star Drop saloon. So, but I don't know if the meal is random or if it's only from a small subset of possible meals that you can get. Dang it, why are you gold? You're supposed to be iridium. So Murderville is one. Um, I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine on Hulu. Drunk History is a good one, which um, is basically a historian telling you about like a specific person in history, but they're completely intoxicated, and it's hilarious. um, so that's another good one. I've started watching the sequel thing to Vikings, the Vikings Valhalla. I don't get HBO Max. We just signed up for Disney Plus, so I might give the Star Wars stuff a whirl. What is it? The Mandalorian? I've heard is awesome. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy though. Like I grew up as a kid when Star Wars was like the thing, and we always pretended to be Luke Skywalker or Han Solo or whatever, or Chewie. But anyway, like the new ones just don't appeal to me as much. I think they got too Disney-fied, if that's a word. If it's not a word, I made it one. Um, all right, we are now low on energy. We can cast one more time. But what other shows are awesome? I feel like I've finished some recently that were pretty solid. Uh, it's been a while since I've watched Peaky Blinders, but that one was pretty good. We're going to eat these gold chubs. Yeah. See, we have enough space to basically bring back everything that's in there and still have 2 open spots. So we can continue to fish here for a little bit. We'll just do it so I can keep telling. Oh, rats! I forgot to eat the chub. It's okay though. We will have leveled up our fishing skill again by the end of the day. Um, so let's eat the chubs, and that'll get us back into the positive, and that'll get us farther into the positive. And we'll just fish until we're out of energy now. How about that? What other shows have we watched? We watched Downton Abbey back in the day. That one was really good if you're into like old-timey dramas like that. I really liked it. Um, I'm trying to. Oh, Ozark. Ozark was awesome. Um, on Netflix. What else was on? I watched the Karate Kid remakes, the Cobra Kai. They were okay. The first season was kind of neat, but after a season or two, it just got to where it was like so far fetched that it was ridiculous. And I think they kind of knew it and just like embraced it. So, I mean, I watched through them, but it got to the point where it was like these massive karate brawls at school and people nearly dying because like they're throwing them over a balcony and stuff. It's just like it was too much. Um, Plus, it's like the exact same recycled plot line of good karate versus bad karate dojo, just over and over. But anyway, it had entertainment value, especially if you are old enough to have enjoyed the original Karate Kid. All right, we can cast 2 more times, then we will head home. We caught a lot of carp today. Look at that. Dang it. That's no... Wait, we still have 10 energy. I can cast again. Let's get another largemouth bass here. We want some money, honey. Bullhead. All right, so we don't have room for everything. We will leave this piece of soggy newspaper and that one piece of clay. Wait, how did I misjudge all of that badly to where I still had 3 open spots left? Oh, I'm an idiot. I know what I did. But anyway, we're good. We can take everything back except for the chest because you can't pick it up with a hoe. You need a pickaxe. You can push it if you just run up against it, but we're not going to do that because there's no reason to do that. Hey, man, what's happening? Snuck into the cave last night. Got a nasty cut from a rock crab. Don't tell anyone, okay? What caves? How did you get into the caves? There's a huge rock slide blocking it. I hope that doesn't cause any problems, Sebastian. I'm going to remember that he was snooping around up and around the rock slide. Everybody make note of that. We won't know if that's relevant until the next episode because this is going to be the last day of this episode. We like to do 2 days per episode. It usually lands us around like 45 minutes or so, and that's kind of, it's a sweet spot, I feel like, for not being too much, but being just right. Okay, so here we have an issue because we've got all of this stuff up here, and we're out of space. You can come with me. Like, these that stack, I could probably do something with. Like, this silver coral we'll get rid of. I've got room now for bullheads, a sunfish. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring our axe. In fact, let's just bring all of those, and now we can put these in there for a second. And let's think about what we want to have with us tomorrow. Fiberglass rod will not be one of them, but we're going to sell this guy, this guy. We're going to keep 5 iridium carp. We're going to keep 5 largemouth bass. I'm not going to keep this regular sun. Actually, we will keep it just in case somebody happens to like ask us for a sunfish. We'll keep it for that reason. We're going to keep all, whoa. We're going to keep the bullheads. We're going to keep the horseradish. Why does the sap stay away from the horseradish? Or why does it sit in between there? That bothers me. I could take this, and this and make wild seeds, but then I wouldn't have any wild horseradish. So I don't want to do that. But like we're going to keep all of those fish. The 11 chubs, I'm going to bring 6 of them. And we're going to take them to the mines tomorrow. Like, why is this oyster in between all of the other fish? Like, it is a fish, but are these in alphabetical order? They are. So it's the type of item then in alphabetical order. That's why the sap, since it's considered forage, I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't necessarily, my brain doesn't like it, but it's okay. So we're selling, I'm putting those in there so I don't accidentally sell them. So let's come over here and sell the stuff that we're going to sell. Boom, 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 boom. Now I'm going to come back. Fiberglass rod, go in there. Now this stuff, we're not going to take all of this when we go mining, but it's okay that we have it with us now. It's only 950. Let's go swing at some weeds over here on the other side of the farm, assuming we can find some. We're going to let the grass continue to grow. Yep, I'm seeing weeds. Let's get them. Okay, good there. So we'll just do this until it's bedtime. I guess I kind of spoiled a little bit as far as, like I said, we're going mining in the next episode, and we are. And you might be thinking, but how can you get what mine? What are you talking about? So the rock slide that I referred to, and we kind of showed you. Oh man, I can't get to that little guy. Oh my gosh, I can't get to it. There we go. So up there where those guys were working on the rock slide until the wee hours of the night, that is blocking a little bridge that goes to the entrance of a cave. And inside said cave is the mines. And on day 5 of the playthrough, you get a letter in the mail referring to an accident that happened up there. And now we know that it was Sebastian that caused it. And Joja, being the responsible, community-loving people that they are, they actually take the blame for it, even though it really wasn't their fault. And we now know the truth. Not really. That's not really the truth. It really was Joja that caused the rock slide. It's all good, though. It actually worked out to everybody's benefit, because now we can go mining. All right, it's 1 a.m. We don't have any money. And if we look here on our skills, we leveled up to level 6. I forgot to look at that earlier, but thankfully we did. So that will be a non-issue. We won't lose any cash, and we will wake up with full energy. So it's all good in the neighborhood. And speaking of neighborhoods, in West Philadelphia, born and raised, Will Smith smacked the crap out of Chris Rock at the, what was it, the Oscars? The Academy Awards? I mean, he just straight up smacked him for cracking a joke about his wife. And that's one where, like, I can kind of understand Will Smith getting upset because he said something derogatory about his wife's appearance or whatever, but it was a joke. They, like, and Chris Rock, from what I didn't like watch the whole thing, but I assume Chris Rock was cracking on everybody. You know how those things go. So anyway, that was big time news in the entertainment world, but I think they kind of apologized behind closed doors. Chris Rock's not pressing charges or anything. So anywho, we leveled up to level 6. We got more fishing rod proficiency. We can craft spinners and trap bobbers. We won't really need, we will never need a trap bobber, because that's basically something meant to make it easier to catch or to reel in a fish in the process of the fishing minigame, which we are not doing anyway. So we could craft a spinner and use it as tackle, and basically it does the same thing that bait does. So we'll see. But we don't need to do it for now. Let's see how much cash flow we got. It's not going to be a lot. So we sold $662 worth of fish and 1 silver coral for $100. We got 762. We won't really be able to do a whole lot with that. I could buy some crops, but that's just stuff that I would have to take care of and use energy on, and it's not a huge return on investment early on. We'll see what we do with it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to comment below who you want me to marry if you've got any opinions there. We'll see y'all next time.